Huh?
Good attracts good.
Hey guys, welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the basement. Welcome to the Unicorn Fart Dust community, the one and only Unicorn Fart Dust community. We have our IP. That's a big deal. We're going to look at a couple facts right now that we can say about what happened this week when it comes to our intellectual property. But again, thank you for joining me down here today. I wanted to add this first and show you guys what I think is pretty darn cool. I put out this post on Tuesday when our IP was released of last week, and it's official. UFD has intellectual property. Get used to Dusty. It has now been viewed almost 80,000 times. So the world is learning about our IP. But it gets even a little more interesting because our friend Connector, critical community member, put this out yesterday. Unicorn Fart Dust now showing up on CoinGecko IP meme list. We are building and made it to the very limited group of memes with IP. The best is yet to come. So this is a screenshot. As you can see, he's got all 5 bars, so he's got good coverage on his phone there. But we're up there with Pingu, Mew, Troll, Bert, Noob, and then right there, Unicorn Fart Dust. Guys, we got to remember a couple things about the IP that I think are very important. Number one, it's ours. Okay, it belongs to us. And number two, everybody loves it. I mean, I've not heard one negative a piece of feedback regarding the regarding the artwork. It's incredible. It looks great, but it's ours. It belongs to us. And it does put us in an elite category of meme coin projects that have their own artwork. We can now use it for big collaborations going forward, right? Really, truly, right? Animations, stuffed animals, whatever, right? The list goes on. You know, I have a dream of someday seeing a drink called Unicorn Fart Punch. I'm telling you, it'd be a big seller. But the important thing for us to remember is piece by piece, brick by brick, bean by bean, that we're building this incredible foundation, which is our Unicorn Fart Dust, and it belongs to us. Gosh, you know, super exciting. Let's watch a funny video. Happy holidays, by the way, and thank you guys for joining me here. I know the holidays are a crazy time of year, but this one caught my eye yesterday from our friend Just a Guy, who shared this short little video. It looks like Dusty's psychotic cousin is winning. Can your MemeCon mascot beat up Ryu? I guess Ryu. I don't know who Ryu is. I should have looked that up. I apologize, but here we go. Don't mess with Dusty. Okay. All right. Next, I have something very interesting for you. I'm going to call it a from. Hold on here. Let me shut that down, or we'll hear that for the rest of the live stream. From one of our key community members. He said a few things yesterday in a post that I happen to agree with. Kind of painted a realistic picture of what's going on right now in the crypto and the meme coin world, but also talked about how, guys, we have our own little ecosystem. We have a potential to build something that's isolated, insulated from what goes on in the major, or the general meme coin sector and crypto worlds, even in the major economy, our outside economy. We have kind of ring fenced our project, right? We've staked our claim on the blockchain. And we do have like this cool ability to continue to foster and grow this Duster ecosystem, this community ecosystem. That's what it's all about. It's about community. Crypto is 100% about community. Yeah. I mean, look at the biggest coin in the world. What's that called? Bitcoin. Bitcoin got where it is because of one thing, community, right? I mean, look, Brian Armstrong recently called Bitcoin basically a meme coin. People don't like to hear that, and I know I'm not trying to offend anyone in the Bitcoin community, but essentially, right, it was built by community, by grassroots effort. Does that sound familiar? Yes, it does sound familiar. We've got that. We have scarcity. I mean, no offense, Bitcoin, but you're still able to mine some more coins. The supply of Bitcoin is going up, not by much. I understand. And it's not like it is a finite level of Bitcoin that will ever be made, but we're done. The old bean producer's been neutered. We can't make any more beans. I mean, we've got the community, we have the scarcity of the coins, right? And on top of that, we have the fact that there's only one unicorn fart dust, the project that everybody, and we're going to talk more about this later, said that the meme coin sector and even the crypto world needed 1 year ago, right? We are unique. We are special. Let's go see what this community member had to say. Buckle up, because this is a good one. I thought it hit the nail on the head. It's Obi Winton, our friend Obi, who we know and love. He says crypto will have its GameStop moment very soon. It won't be led by utility tokens or VC roadmaps. It'll be led by real memes and real communities, projects like UFD. Basement Ron will be the roaring kitty of that movement, okay? Retail will rally, and the VCs, scammers, and bundlers will be left behind. There will be a moment when Unicorn Fart Dust runs from 200 million to 5 billion over the course of a month. But it gets much better, okay? He says right now, there's basically no retail in crypto. You know, it's just the fact of what's happening, okay? Social metrics are dead. Most volume is fake. What's left is insiders, scammers, and institutions are only buying Bitcoin and Ethereum. Utility crypto is a VC exit strategy. Absolutely. Same playbook with a lot of the projects. Early insiders get in cheap, and then retail becomes the exit liquidity, right? And it's unfortunate, but generally I agree with that. That's the truth. Ripple has sold roughly $10 billion to retail, and they're still selling. And gaming is no different. Crypto gaming insiders just sell on your head. There's no real reason for games to live on the crypto rails. The so-called trenches are the same story. Inside information, superior tooling, bundled supply. Retail gets rinsed. We didn't do any of that with this project. None of it, right? We are different. The one place regular people like you and me can actually win is with real memes. That's why Doge has survived and outperformed for so long. When retail comes back, they won't read white papers. They'll join cultures. I love that. Yes, I agree 100%. That's why I'm betting on UFD. People want to be part of something that matters. So all that confusion out there, guys, all the Bitcoin, Ethereum, the big ones, right? They're pretty easy to understand. They're pretty established. All that, all the other. Sorry, I had my phone turned on. All the other 28 million cryptos that are out there are, not all of them, but a lot of them fall into that latter category. Confusing. Some of them scams. No, unfortunately, right? And that the good, honest, easy to understand, powerfully simple projects like Unicorn Fart Dust, like what we have, what we're building, can stand strong. When the dust settles, right? When all the dust settles, we're going to be standing there offering a safe and reliable option to people all over the world. How about this? How about the Unicorn Fart Dust dollar? Let's take a look at this. I love it. Susie shared this with me from Kinky Dread yesterday. And here we go. Unicorn Fart Dust dollar gave me a good laugh. That really is cool. I don't know if that was made with AI or how it was made, but it got me thinking, like, Hold on a second. Oh, J-Dub? Did you say J-Dub created that, Susie?
I didn't realize that till after the fact.
Oh, that's okay. All right, I think J-Dub created this, but you got to love it, right? Because remember, the fiat dollar is nothing but paper, okay? You see this, right? You see this? You're probably looking at that thinking that that's a dollar. But if you look a little more closely at the very top, right, it says silver certificate. And down here at the bottom on this, it says payable to the bearer with silver upon demand. This is from a long, long, long time ago when the dollar was actually backed by silver, believe it or not, right? And gold, right? Now that's not the case. Now it's just printed. It's printed on paper. They can create as much as they want into infinity. And we know, based on recent experience over the last several decades, that's just what they did. Anything, in my opinion, that has value and scarcity, right? That's the other big key, right? More of it can't be created. I want you to think about Unicorn Fart Dust. I want you to think about our token, our project. Do we have value? Absolutely, we have value, right? Is a relationship, is a movement, is a project coming together, creating real bonds and real results. Ask the people that Live Like a Unicorn Foundation, who we sent almost $5,000 to, so that they could help children that are being treated for pediatric cancer. Ask them if our community has value. I think that does. There's little kids, right, around the United States right now who are going to get things called unicorn boxes from Live Like a Unicorn when they're getting their chemotherapy and other treatments for childhood cancer. I would say, yes, that we do create real value. But our token, right, which is our Web3, our crypto ability to measure our value, is where we can see the real results of what we are doing. And I believe that will continue. The paper dollar, bah humbug. Who knows? Who knows where that will go? Okay. Last thing I want to touch on is I put out this post yesterday because I wanted to remind everybody of a couple things. Okay. Here's the first one. Powerfully simple, simply powerful. We are the holiday magic token. Now, hold on a second, because darn it, I had another post I wanted to bring up. Well, you know what? I'll just verbally tell you. When I got in, when Unicorn Fart Dust launched 1 year ago, everybody said the same thing. This is just what crypto needs. This is just what the meme coin sector needs. We need a project that's honest, that's transparent, that has some consistency, right? A place where people can feel safe and reliable, a place where other people outside of crypto, people who are new to crypto, like I was at the time, are going to feel like they're going to get a fair shake. I want to reiterate to you something, and I'm not mad about this at all necessarily, but what we've proven to you, the crypto world, and to the general population in general, is that we've maintained that for now over 1 year. We're still here, right? Everybody said this is what crypto needs. Well, it still is what crypto needs. But we're still here 1 year later, right? I've showed up every day. I've done live streams every day. We've been completely honest. We've acted with integrity. We've treated people the way that we would want to be treated ourselves. And the cherry on top is it's just not me now. It's a whole herd of super high quality people. Think about that, right? That's what crypto needed a year ago, and we were in our infancy. A year later, right now, it's still what crypto needs. It's still what crypto is searching for. I know what happened over the last year. I know what happened in the general meme coin sector in general. There's some other wonderful coins, other great projects, no doubt about it, but there's a lot more monkey business that went on. So now, today, crypto still needs a safe, reliable, honest, trustworthy project. We are still here, and on top of that, we've grown stronger, and we've added so many super high quality people, and it continues to grow, right? People who are successful, people who are honest, people who are mature, but still love some good humor. And, look, we're dealing with something very important. We're dealing with relationships amongst people. Okay. Number one, think about that. We can talk about the fact that we're dealing with people are actually putting money into these meme coin projects, but they're putting a lot more than money into it. They're putting themselves. They're trying to develop relationships with people, and what you see go on, the scams and the meanness that can go on with some, or a pretty good too big of a portion of the other projects, that's heartbreaking, right? I mean, the money's one thing, but also just the relationship and the fact that people sometimes get hurt on an emotional level because of what goes on in crypto. We are the anecdote. Is that the right word? We're the medicine for that, right? This is a community where people stick together. This is a community where people care about each other, right? This is a community that people can trust, that they're going to get a fair shot. They aren't going to get rug pulled. They aren't going to get scammed in some way. Sure, we all still need to be careful. Trust me, you know my story. I got hacked. And speaking of which, I haven't, since I moved my beans to a Ledger signer device. And thank you, Ledger, for sponsoring Ron's Basement. It's a big honor, right? Ledger, with their signer devices and their Ledger wallet app, allow you to do everything you need to do in crypto, all in the safe, secure, and proven environment of Ledger, right? There's a reason why they secure over 20% of the world's crypto. And while we're at it, very important, MoonPay, my entry door into crypto, right? They are the on-ramp from fiat into crypto for millions and millions of people all around the world. And it's a big honor for us to also have MoonPay sponsoring Ron's Basement. Thank you to both MoonPay and to Ledger. So we're still here, guys, and we're even better than we were 1 year ago. And we're better because of one thing. We're better because of you, because the people in our community. Let's keep up the great work. Good luck with the holiday week. Okay, guys, be good to yourself. Right? It'll give you a platform from which you can be good to other people. Take care, and I'll see you, yes, you, soon.